Well, hello, here we are again on Crystal's Corner. Of course, my name is Crystal Andrus Morisette, and I'm really excited to talk to you again today about something that's really important, especially as we head into the holidays, and that is healthy boundaries. You know, without healthy boundaries, we really can't have healthy relationships. It's almost like imagining, you know, your boundary, your personal boundary is almost like having your front door with a lock on it. And when you don't have really healthy personal boundaries, it's almost like you open the front door and say, anybody can come in, take what they want, do what they want, treat me how they want, treat my family how they want, and that's not acceptable. And I know we as women, we struggle with boundary setting. I know I've really struggled with it over the years. What's being mean? You know, we want to be loving, pleasing, take care of people. We sometimes have a hard time saying no, but really healthy boundaries create healthy relationships, and unhealthy boundaries create unhealthy relationships. I think for a lot of us, when we were little girls, maybe we didn't have someone to really model what healthy boundary setting looked like. Maybe our own needs weren't taken care of. We weren't protected. We weren't cared for the way that we should have been. And so we grew up as women and we really don't know that it's okay to say, no, it's not okay to touch me that way, treat me that way, talk to me that way, take that from me. This is mine. And we're allowed to have that in our lives. And so last week, on my video blog called Anger, the Proverbial Fork in the Road, I talked about once you've gone through the 5 steps of really dealing with your anger, channeling your anger, if someone is still treating you inappropriately, then it comes to the next step, which is really the 6th step, which is setting healthy boundaries. So today I want to talk about that with you because it is an art. There's an art to it, and there's a way of doing it where it's not too rigid and you're not too porous. It's very healthy. And when you have that sense of this isn't acceptable to me, and I can express it without getting angry, without going cuckoo, with just really being able to say how I feel and what I need from you. So I'm going to give you a 4-step process today. It's only 4 steps today. And this is why last week I told you have to get really clear when you're upset. When you're starting to get angry about something, you need to get really clear about the behavior that's unacceptable to you. Because today, boundary setting is about being clear on the behavior. So here's the first step. When you, that's what you're going to say to somebody, when you, and you fill in the bad behavior, when you drink too much and call me in the middle of the night, when you scream at me that way, when you touch me inappropriately that way, when you, whatever it is, you fill in the behavior that's unacceptable to you. The second step is you express how you feel about it. Don't over dramatize it. Don't make it turn into a big, over, drawn out, emotional. Just, I feel sad. I feel scared. I feel hurt. I feel disrespected. Whatever it is. When you, I feel. The third step is where sort of the negotiating comes in, because you have to be clear on what it is you want. Do you want to have a relationship with this person if they don't call you when they're drinking? Do you want to have a relationship with this person if they don't yell at you? Then you want to say that. I want to have a really healthy, great relationship with you, but I want you to respect my wishes. I want you to not call me in the middle of the night if you've been drinking. Do not ever call me after 10 o'clock at night. Whatever it is, this is just one that, I'm making up. Whatever it is, I want you to be very clear. I know it might feel scary at first, but after a while, learning how to set healthy boundaries becomes easy. And you can even do it with a little bit of firmness. Okay, so when you, number 2, I feel, I want, this is what I want. And 3, or 4 rather, is where you're getting into the consequences. And this is where sometimes we have a little bit of challenge. You have to really think about, if they won't respect you, what is the consequence? If you won't respect me, I will not be able to see you anymore. I will not answer the phone in the middle of the night. I will stop taking your phone calls. You fill in what the consequence is. Now you really have to make sure that your consequences fit the crime. Don't do something crazy like to your kid, when you come in late at night, I feel scared. I want you to start respecting your curfew. And if you can't respect your curfew, you're not going to be able to drive the car for, think about how long you want to make that for. Because if the truth is, they got to go to work next weekend and you do not want to be driving around for the next month You don't say you're grounded for the next 2 months from the car. Think about what the consequences are. So when I feel, I want, and if you can't respect me, there will be consequences. This is the best, easiest boundary setting. It may feel scary at first, but when you start to do this, you really do start to teach people how to treat you, and you will start to be treated with a lot more dignity and respect. Make sure that you stick by those consequences. Don't say I'm taking the phone away from you for the next 3 weeks if you're not going to do it. People need to know that you mean what you say, and you say what you mean. Now, I want to quickly let you know that in 2 days from now, I'm recording this on Monday, December 1st, and so in 2 days from now, on the 3rd, I will be starting a fabulous 3-week holiday course, and it's a lot on boundary setting. It's really about setting your intentions for the holidays, having really great communication with your family members, knowing how to say what you mean what you say, not to fall into all that emotional eating and all those things that happen when we don't know how to set boundaries, when we don't know how to speak our truth. I would love to support you through the holidays, so check it out. It's called the Holiday Thrive Guide. It's only $33 Canadian. Next to nothing. You're gonna have a great time with me. That's it for today. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Leave a comment and I'll be sure to get back to you. Bye for now.